The history of remote work. I wanted to give people a sense of what it looked like in the past and where did we come from to have this privilege to be able to work from home. In 1560s, Florence's Uffizi Gallery is constructed. The central administrative building of the Medici Mercantile Empire, it is a predecessor to the first ever corporate office. From 1760 to 1840, the Industrial Revolution creates a strong social momentum towards working outside the home. In early 1900s, the first iterations of the modern office begin to appear in America, birthed in large part by innovations such as the telephone, telegraph, typewriter, and public electricity. In 1926, Ford Motor Companies adopt a 5-day, 40-hour work week. In 1968, Robert Probst designs the cubicle. In 1970, the clean air movement, without identifying remote work explicitly, lays significant groundwork for remote work by identifying one of its greatest benefits, zero commute time. The term gridlock is coined within the decade. 1973, the Telecommunications Transportation Trade-off is published by the physicist Jack Niles, who worked remotely on a NASA communication system. Niles is now regarded as the father of remote work. 1975, the first personal computers hit the scene. In 1979, the OPEC oil embargo is in its 6th year. The Washington Post publishes an article titled "Working at Home Can Save Gasoline." General skepticism remains concerning remote work. 1979, IBM allows 5 of its employees to work from home as an experiment. By 1983, roughly 2,000 IBM employees work remotely. 1983, the Internet is born. Mid-1980s, JCPenney allows call center employees to work from home. 1987, the number of telecommuting Americans reaches 1.5 million. 1991, Wi-Fi is invented. 1995, Congress approves permanent funding for Flexi place work-related equipment in the homes of federal employees. Same year, 1995, C-Base, one of the first hackerspaces in the world, is founded in Berlin. Hackerspaces were some of the earliest models of co-working spaces. 2000. The Dot Appropriations Act is enacted, requiring all executive agencies to establish telecommuting policies. By 2004, all federal employees can telecommute provided that they do so without diminishing employee performance. 2005, the first official co-working space is created in San Francisco by software engineer Brad Newberg, the San Francisco Co-working Space. 2008, enterprise social networking tool Yammer launches, and it is later acquired by Microsoft in 2012 for $1.2 billion. 2010, over 59% of remote workers now work for private companies rather than simply freelancing. 2010, President Barack Obama signs the Telework Enhancement Act, requiring all federal agencies to create policies for eligible employees to work remotely. 2016, team collaboration tool Slack grows from 0 in 2013 to 4 million daily active users. 2018, the number of fully remote U.S. companies jumps from 26 in 2014 to 170 in 2018. 2018, 70% of the world's population works remotely at least once a week, 53% for at least half the week. 2019, video collaboration software Zoom reports 50,800 customers with more than 10 employees, a 5x increase from 2017. 2019 and beyond, 19% of remote workers say they would like to work remotely at least some of the time for the rest of their careers. And here we are, 2020. Everyone is working from home and studying from home. And there you have it, the history of remote work.